Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 9 previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. It will take place down in Miami, who comes in with a record of 3-4 off of a tough loss on the road at division rival New England last week, and Cincinnati coming off of a resounding win at home versus the Jets last week to run their record to 6-2. And really for the Dolphins, look, there's been a lot of close games they've lost this season, a lot of games where they've shot themselves in the foot after starting off, you remember, 3-0. They've lost 4 straight now. And what was real puzzling to me was against New England. You know, it looked like coming out of the bye, their first game out of the bye, that they had solved maybe some of the pass protection issues with Ryan Tannehill. But then New England comes out, sacks them 6 times. Miami blows a 17-3 halftime lead to lose 27-17. Granted, they didn't get some calls go their way in the second half, but make no mistake about it, you know, the Patriots came out and took that game from the Dolphins with Tom Brady only throwing for 122 yards on the game. And look, from the Dolphins standpoint, I think you saw them run the ball pretty well, and that's been something that's been getting more consistent over here over the last couple weeks. Tannehill has to take care of the ball in this game. And not only that, but to go along with that, you know, that offensive line for Miami let up 6 sacks to New England. They've now let up 32 sacks on the season. Okay, they lead the NFL in that department. So that's something that obviously needs to be shored up heading into this game as well. The Bengals are on an absolute roll, obviously spearheaded by Andy Dalton, who's playing great football right now. The Bengals do have some injury concerns. Andrew Whitworth, one of their tackles. Ray Maluga does have a sprained MCL, so don't expect him to go this week. All right. You know, there are some other causes for concern as well. Mohamed Sanu left last week's game as well. So we'll see how healthy they get heading into this short turnaround on Thursday night. But if you break down these two teams as far as their stats, they're similar in a lot of categories. The main difference in these two teams is that Miami's found ways to lose close games, and the Bengals have found ways to win them. I mean, they blew out the Jets last week, but their 2 previous wins on the road in Detroit and in Buffalo, they won both games 27-24, in which the offense bailed out the defense a little bit. So, if you know, besides for the sack department, which I just mentioned, the biggest disparity from a statistical standpoint is that Miami actually averages 4.1 yards a rush. The Bengals only 3.6. So can Miami come out again and establish the run like they have been able to do the last couple weeks? And can they protect Ryan Tannehill? That's going to be the deciding factor in this game. You know, Marvin Jones's emergence opposite A.J. Green has obviously been huge. How does Cincinnati handle this short turnaround, playing well, going on the road to Miami? That's a big if for me. And their injuries are a big if too, because Maluga was having a great year. Whitworth has been solid up front as well. And Sanu, along with Marvin Jones, and obviously A.J. Green playing very well this season too. And remember, Miami's a desperate team coming to this game. They're at 3-4. They need this win to sort of get back on track and get back right. I look for Ryan Tannehill to be a little bit more careful with the ball. And again, this Miami defense, don't sleep on this defense, okay? I've been high on them all year. I love their ability to stop the run. I like their ability to match up in the secondary with these receivers of Cincinnati. I like their athletic linebackers matching up with the Cincinnati tight ends. I think that they match up well with Cincinnati. We'll see if that plays to fruition. But I look for in this game, for Miami needing the game at home, underdog by 1 to actually beat Cincinnati in this game. So I like Miami plus the 1 at home to beat Cincinnati outright in this game. I know Cincinnati's coming in on a roll, but desperate team, defense playing well for Miami. Look for the offense to take care of the ball, to protect Tannehill enough, and for the Dolphins to win this one. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week, and I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.